So in this demo, we're going to talk about the Viva Connection cards and how they will be actually available in the Microsoft 365 Copilot as we roll out a new features and capabilities in here. Now, as we're setting up the scene in here, just to kind of recap on this one a bit, it's not really an extensibility model for Microsoft 365 Copilot. This is more about the fact that if you have a Viva Connection cards available within your Viva Connection and you talk with the Microsoft 365 Copilot, that Copilot will automatically be like, I might have a suitable card for you within your requirements, and I will show you the card. So it's not a native extensibility option as such for Copilot. We're looking at that one potentially in the future with the SPFX. There's a lot of planning going on, obviously, in Microsoft. So, but this is more about if you have cards available in the Viva Connection dashboard, those will be available in Copilot as well. And we'll show you a live demo on that one as well, so you kind of understand what that means. But before we go there, quick intros on what again is Viva Connection. So it's a kind of a classic slides, but it's super important to understand that we have quite a lot of different services available within the Microsoft 365, which are kind of bundled under the employee communication and community. Currently, we might be shuffling again this in the future. You never know what's going to happen. We, as Microsoft, we're really good on renaming stuff and repackaging stuff, but the functionalities themselves will remain definitely available. So we have the SharePoint, which is for intranet. We have the Amplify, Viva Amplify, which is for communication management. So basically publishing, doing campaigns and all of that. We have the Viva Engage, which is community and social, and Viva Connection is really the company app. And with company app, we mean that it's a company application targeted for the user. So I'm going to talk a bit about what is the role of SharePoint and what is the role of Viva Connection in the following slide. But Viva Connection is really targeting this from a perspective that is showing relevant information for you, not within necessarily for specific information more broadly within a company, more on I want to target, or we want to target those tools and applications based on the role of the user, regardless of the device, to be available through Viva Connection. So we're making it super easy to access the relevant day-to-day tools which you are using on the daily basis. Especially thinking, for example, frontline workers who are using mobile phones, they need to get access on certain tools within the company, for example, submitting hours or pay slips information, all of that stuff. We can really easily kind of surface these cards and applications directly within the Viva Connection, specifically for the user. We can also do personalization here. We can do branding. We can do all of that. And of course, if you want to go to the intranet and the SharePoint site, you can add this is absolutely linked there as well. So you can access the intranet functionalities directly from Viva Connection as well. And the news, what you're seeing here, are coming from SharePoint and as in the SharePoint news. Now, if you think about the SharePoint role is really the intranet side of the house. So why is my the pixel perfect storytelling? Why is my company amazing? So we built this really cool looking intranets, especially in larger companies, where we talk about the role of the company, strategy of the company. The leadership is providing news and updates and all of business information within the intranet. And that's kind of the perspective of it, that you're navigating my entire company, search my entire company, and tailored news for me, absolutely. But then the Viva Connection is more on, okay, what is my role within this company? And then you see those functionalities based on, again, in any device, based on your role, based on your functionalities, you will see those application being surfaced in the Viva Connection. And what's kind of really cool to see in the Viva Connection, it's growing to be tens of millions of monthly active users. So it is really cool to see the growth all around the world. I cannot go exact details because we haven't published those yet publicly, but it's looking really, really good from growth perspective. And especially the mobile experience here is awesome. I sit quite often in front of the computer. I still use with tablet and mobile, I quite often use actually Viva Connection because it's the easiest way for me to get access on certain information which is relevant for me. Cool. Also, just to call out, the Viva Connection does adapt, like mentioned, for different devices and different brands and different profiles and all of that stuff super easily. So you can really build kind of an engaging experiences for mobile and tablets and desktop. So regardless of the device, it will have all of the same capabilities available. Now, what does that then mean with Copilot? So the Copilot is rolling out, and well, some customers have Copilot licenses, and you have that Copilot available then in SharePoint, and you have it as an isolated service. And what we want to do here is really integrate the employee experiences platform together with Microsoft 365 Copilot. So step number one, which is the one which we're going to show today, is basically that if you have a suitable cards within the Viva Connection dashboard, which is your dashboard relevant for you and personalized for you as a persona, and you talk about something like, hey, do we have a relevant information about my payslip? The Copilot is smart enough to understand, oh, yes, I have a card which is suitable for you. Here's your payslip card. You can click the card and you can see the information in the same way as we would be accessing the information directly in the Viva Connection site. So kind of exposing an additional surface for Viva Connection cards to be exposed with no extra cost. So, of course, the main idea for us is that people who are investing on the card platform can maximize the value and maximize the return of investment for these cards which they're building, which are dynamically connecting for backend system or whatever they're connecting. And we will start with a relatively simple scenario and simple experience, but that will evolve. I'll come back on the timelines after the demo, but let's actually have a look on how this works in practice. And right now, and what is the first experience, and Alex is going to show the demo for us on that one.
And let me share my screen.
Yes, please. Let's not do that in pantomime.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, I got the screen. Take it away.
Awesome. Yeah. So first of all, my name is Alex Terentiev. I'm a principal software engineer in the team that is responsible for SharePoint and Viva Connections platform. And Bessa mentioned everything basically about the demo. So I have a Viva Connections here with the dashboard and multiple cards configured in the dashboard. And I will be demoing the community call feedback and help desk cards in the Copilot. So let me go to the document library. And by the way, this is a document library on absolutely another site, not on a home site where Viva Connection lives. So you shouldn't be on the same site, on the same home site to make this functionality to work. So I'm just opening the SharePoint Copilot in here, and I can ask a question like, is there a card to rate this community call? And it's live demo, no recording, so we'll see how Copilot replies. And here you go. The same card is surfaced directly in the Copilot, not in the Viva Connections, and even you can communicate with it. So basically, yeah, I want to rate it. This call is awesome. And here is the submit button. If you're familiar with adaptive card extensions development, you can have multiple actions in your card. So in that case, just a submit. So I want to send this information to like my SAM server with all the feedback collected. I click submit. I have another card view in here displayed with the thank you message. So everything works in the same way as it works in the Viva Connections. Now let's show another example for the help desk card. Please show me the card to submit a help desk ticket. And here is another card, again, looking the same as it is in the Viva Connections. What's the difference I want to show you here? The help desk card has actually a quick view action on it. So if I click on the card, if you're on Viva Connections, you will see the quick view loaded, and you can have additional rich information in there. If you are in Copilot, I can click on that as well, but what will happen will be redirected to Viva Connections, but the quick view will be automatically opened in there as well, where you can, in that case, just fill out some information to submit the help desk ticket. But in general, the user can have the same or almost the same experience as they have in the Viva Connections itself. Another quick thing I want to show you. So As you can see, we have different sizes for the cards on Viva Connections. So the two I showed, community call feedback and help desk, these were large cards. But we also have, for example, well-being, that is a medium card. So let me do the show me the well-being card. And as you can see, we respect the sizes for the card as well. So if you have large card, it will be displayed as a large. If you have a medium card, it will be displayed as a medium card. Another thing we have here, as you probably see in all these cards rendered, we have opening connections. So if a user doesn't want to communicate or interact with the card in the chat itself, he or she can click on this button, will redirect to the connections, Viva Connections, and will highlight the card automatically to show the user that, hey, this is the card. And good thing about that, in Viva Connections, if your cards are hidden in the show more, but if you're redirecting from the Copilot, we'll automatically expand this section and you will see the card visible as well. And that's probably all for the demo.
Excellent. Thank you, Alex, on that one. Let me share my thing. There was a question from Jim Duncan, specific Copilot license required. Well, not specific, but Copilot license required. So there's only one Copilot license, which is the Microsoft 365 Copilot license, and that will then light up, for example, the Copilot in SharePoint, and also light up this functionality, light up a lot of other functionalities as well. So no specific Copilot license, but the Copilot license, at least for now. Again, those things are evolving as well. So whenever somebody's watching this video within 5 years, it might be wondering that, wait a minute, we have 6 different Copilot licenses today. Why aren't we? So just be clear on that. Current situation in December 12th on 2024 is this. Now, a bit about the timelines. So right now, this functionality is in a final testing phase, and it will start rolling out into targeted release customers in January 2025. We'll have a specific preview stage as well, and then general availability is planned to happen in spring 2025. Again, everything is subject to change. If we run into some random surprises, that we might have to reschedule some stuff, but right now it's looking pretty promising. That is a live site what Alex was showing, so it's not a Figma files or pictures in Photoshop, so it was a live thing, and things are working quite nicely. So it's coming pretty soon, and again, you will need to have the Copilot, Microsoft 365 Copilot enabled. So, and right now, like Alex was showing, the first experience is that you will be redirected to the Viva connection, but we're looking into more, let's say, better experiences in the future as well. So making it better and better based on the feedback. So you wouldn't be redirected to another experience to see the part or the quick view. But again, everything is subject to change and is evolving as we move along within this journey.